Hi, this is Harsh wishing you a fantastic Wednesday. I like to think of life as a game, an MMORPG game. For those of you who don't know what MMORPG is, it stands for a massively multiplayer online role playing game, where players advance through a story quest, gaining experience that improves their attributes, skills, and abilities. If you consider your life as a part of an MMORPG game, then you are player number 4,301. You are introduced into this world at level 0, which basically means that you're a complete noob who has no idea about the game itself. You start off as fairly weak and untrained, and you don't even know what role you'll be playing in the world. You're forced to go through the tiring process of being guided on how to walk, how to read, and how to interact with other people in the world before you're given the independence to go out there by yourself. The way the character progresses in the game is through something called experience points. An experience point quantifies a player's life experience and progression through the game. Experience points are generally awarded when the character overcomes obstacles, completes missions, and discovers new things in the journey. And when sufficient points are obtained, the character levels up, achieving the next stage of character development. I like to think that everything you do in your day-to-day life gives you experience points. Did you learn to cook for the first time? That's 1000 points right there. Did you buy your own watch? That's 500 points. Did you get your job after failing 4 interviews? That's 10,000 points. Everything you accomplish earns you points. The opportunities to earn these points are limitless. And just like in the game, after a certain level of proficiency, it becomes harder and harder for you to gain points. The same happens in life. You have to keep practicing and collecting smaller amounts of points through consistency and dedication. And this is the stage where most people give up. Once the reward slows down, players lose interest and stop working on their skills. And eventually, they feel like the game is pointless because they're not making any progress in it. That's intense. Contrary to how we level up in the games, in real life, we level up every year. If you ask me what level I am in, I'm at level 22 right now because I'm 22 years old. It's a very fun way to look at life because you realize that you're living a part of a bigger journey and there is so much more to come. Think of your progress from level 10 to level 20. You will literally feel like you've undergone so much character development. From being stupidly immature to learning how to manage your own expenses. From chasing butterflies to chasing things that actually matter. From roaming around pointlessly to trying to explore the whole world. You have had the character development that is capable of standing out. And what's more, you've still got a lot of leveling up to do. Whether you're at level 20, level 30 or level 40, you're still not done. The game isn't over yet. You may think that you have seen all that the game has to offer, but that will never be the case. There are territories that you wouldn't have seen, or there may be skills that you wouldn't have learned, or it could be items that you have never collected, or it could be just some people that you still haven't yet met. There's so much room for improvement and character development that it really does feel like we're a speck of dust in this vast emptiness we call universe. There are times when we think, what is the purpose of a life? And we are unable to give a definitive answer to this question. But secretly, we're hoping that there is a grand purpose waiting for us and we are yet to find it. When you think of your life as a character in a game, you'll be able to answer that question with much more simplicity and understanding. What is the purpose of this game? To see what we are capable of and to have fun, of course. Take a moment and think about that for a second. The primary goal of games is the development of the player's character in a way that allows him or her to be whatever they want for themselves. Do you want to be a sports person? Then make choices that allow you to become one. Focus on skills related to sports, focus on your physical strength, your health points, and your sports equipment. Don't focus on unrelated skills and items. If you're choosing your skills and items very carefully in games, why can't you do the same in your own life? It's not valid to say that we are limited by the rules and expectations of the people around us, because even games have rules and there are things that cannot be done. Some things are literally impossible and some things are almost laughable. But that doesn't stop us from making the best out of the game that we are playing, right? What are you doing as a character on this ball we call Earth to make the best out of this game that we call life? It would be a pity for a person to retire without knowing what their character was fully capable of. I call this theory the game theory of life. And I know that there are a lot of perspectives to be dug out of this theory. But I hope that today's episode has given you at least one such perspective that could help you in your day-to-day life. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye and ciao.